your morning brief for Thursday, May 16th. Yesterday's movers, we had Alphabet was up 4%, Applied Materials up 3.7%, and Facebook up 3%. So it was a pretty decent day. Nice two-day recovery now. It looks like we're going to get a third as the futures are up. There was some good news from Walmart and Cisco on their earnings, which is actually next on our list as well. So Walmart beat. Same-store sales are up 3.7%, which is their best same-store sales number in 9 years. That's unbelievable. So that's really good news. That's really good news. As we've said many times, same-store sales is such a key metric in retail because basically it pretty much flows to the bottom line. Well, obviously the gross margin would, but you know, if you assume gross margins are roughly the same, you know, you're not putting any more capital. It's just the same store is just making more money. So that's always a key metric. Revenue did miss a little bit by 0.8% though, and earnings per share beat by 10.8%. So a little bit of cost savings there, good. Maybe it was due to this. The e-commerce grew 37%. So maybe they're clearly doing more e-commerce. I'm not sure if that's why the cost savings were there. It didn't really say in the report. Shares are up about 1.5 in the pre-market. The CFO did say tariffs will increase prices. So there you have it. These tariffs are not good for the consumer. It's just plain and simple. Cisco Beats. Earnings per share up 23.2%, while revenue was up about 4%. And they increased their share buybacks and dividends. So really doing a lot of shareholder-friendly stuff there. Cisco looks really good to us. Shares are up 3.5 in pre-market. Nvidia and Applied Materials report after the bell. This is great because I love both of these. Well, I can't say I've always been a big fan of Nvidia. It's just been too risky and volatile. I mean, the numbers have been spectacular. They did make a good acquisition. I'm probably leaning towards buying on that one right now, but I've never really covered it. It's just been too crazy for me, frankly. But I think I'm gonna have to start covering it, and I'm definitely leaning towards being in the name. And Applied Materials, on the other hand, have been following that, and I really like it. And there was a report out, I think it was Morgan Stanley. If I get that wrong, don't quote me on that part of it, but it was one of those big shops that had a pre-market, earnings release bullish note out on it, and it was up 4% yesterday, 3.7%, and they report after the bell as well. So I'm really following those ones. I'm really into the semis at the moment. Yes, they're having a slightly weak quarter, but everything anticipating for the 5G rollout, and it seems as though the market gets it completely. So, you know, I don't know. I look for maybe a small revenue decrease here, and but get ready for the next wave is what we're doing. Okay. The PGA Championship gets underway. It's being played in May for the first time in, well, maybe ever. They definitely, you know, I did the whole history of when the PGA Championship's been played, but the PGA has shifted all of their majors to finish earlier so that they can do their FedEx Cup playoffs. And I think it's a good move. I like it. You know, that they still got your majors, they're still awesome, and then they're going to try and build up the playoffs a bit more, which I think is just a good idea. I like it. And it's also being played at Bethpage Black, which is a public course in New York, which I've actually played myself. And it's a tough track. I will tell you, it is a tough track. Anyhow, looking forward to that one. That's your morning brief for Thursday, May 16th. Let's find some gems.